Now this video is by Duck and it is titled The Obsession with Acting Tough. So let's see what bro is talking about. Let's get straight into it.
Act hard in our current year. Now, in no means am I saying I'm tough, because I'm not. Let's get that out of the way. I'm sweeter than Grandma's cookies. I mean, look at my
Same
channel
here.
mascot.
I'm sweet as fuck, bro. Look at me. Do I even look tough? Don't mind the muscles. I'm not tough, bro. I am a regular dude, you know what I mean? Like, it's so interesting seeing how people want to, like, glorify acting tough or glorify being, like, this big dog who doesn't take any shit and would fuck this person up and da da da. When in reality, you can do both, bro. You know what I mean? You could be a cutie patootie, but also, you know what I mean, hit niggas with a 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shit. But I definitely have been seeing a uptick in people acting tough though. Like it's really like weird as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
And plus, I'm a YouTuber. Shit is very sweet around here. Now, there really is some people I've seen in my lifetime that really act like they're real demons amongst us when they're not. They're fakes. And even people on the internet as well. Now, we'll start with the term a fake demon. Now, what is a fake demon, you ask? Somebody who actually thinks they do the most demonic shit ever. But in reality, they're charm and ultra soft with smooth hair. They'll always try to portray themselves as the scariest dude on the planet or that you shouldn't mess with them. But yeah, I searched up sweeter than sugar on TikTok, and I was curious to see what came up, and this is what I found. I don't care, keep going.
I'm doxing you and swatting you? Ew, what the fuck? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've been thinking about this. Like, me being a kid, right? Like, I'm an internet kid, right? I grew up on the internet, grew up with YouTube, all that shit, right? Of course, cable television as well. But I've been thinking about it, like, would you guys, like, allow your children to have access to the internet, like, kind of like how you did? Or would you have it where, like, you guard them from that? Let me know in the comment section down below. I want to know what you guys think. Because I'm thinking about fucking making sure them niggas don't have access until they're, like, damn near adults, bro.
Be my toy or I'm doxing you and
What the
swatting
fuck?
you. What the hell? Do me a
What
favor,
did I just
go in
read?
Roblox right now and look down at your shirt. You got a cute little cat on your shirt,
I'm
and you're
kidding,
saying all
bro.
this shit. Like, you're not tough, bro. You're just a chud. You're really gonna dox people over Roblox? Yo, you gotta get it together, bro.
You
Quit
wait.
shining the light at me.
I'm sorry.
What
to turn
the
around.
fuck?
Really?
At first glance, you're walking down the street at night. Some dude that looks like this pulls up on you. You're gonna be shitting yourself. Well, I would at least, because look, man, I'm sweet, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really just prefer it to be peace and tranquility over here. In this situation,
here, bro.
I would have ran already, or I would have been like speed walking. But this guy,
bro, run away, gain distance or something. You know what I'm saying? Be like chill or something. I can't let you get close. Type shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? This nigga tripping, bro. The fuck?
confronted him, and this is what happened. Okay, I'd sound like a top 5 channel.
You want to play this game today?
What the fuck is that?
All right, come here.
Come here, it's crazy.
And now he's done, just like that. He said, come here, and instantly folded like a MacBook Air.
Oh, wow.
Dudes are really fake.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's a 10 out of 10 or a gamble. Because, like, imagine he went there, said, come here, and the guy sprinted at him. It's like, you kind of have to hold your ground now. It's like, you kind of, like, initiate, and then, bro, you know, he matched your energy, bro. So now it's like, what if he engaged with your, like, fuckery? You know what I mean? Now you're fucked. Now, all of a sudden, you're in the news with, like, 27 stab wounds, bro. And then nigga's gone. You may flee the country, bro.
Demons. This guy looked so menacing at first, chasing him down, or not chasing him down, but he was like walking in his direction. But that was an instantaneous fold, bro. It wasn't even a second. Next, we got to talk about the internet thug. This dude really acts like he commits crimes on the daily. But in reality, we all know he's trolling and is only tough when talking behind the screen. They'll really threaten to dox you, beat up your entire family bloodline, pretend to be badass and about that life online. But of course, when it comes to real life, they come across somebody on the internet that doesn't play, and they have to go toe-to-toe with them. They just don't. Even though they were the person that was like, yo, drop your addy right now, as they're like talking shit to them in the game. Fake crash outs. Sometimes emotions really get the best of us. But here's a reenactment of the fake crash outs. Hypothetical crash out. That's the level of impact their crash out
Dead
has, even
eyes.
though they make it the biggest deal in the entire world.
Bro, it's so weird seeing people like, it's weird seeing those people who say shit like, oh, all I see is red, or, oh, don't fuck with me because I'll do X, Y, Z. I'm like, bro, if you really bought it, then do it. Let me see something real quick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, people who be singing that shit, they be the biggest fucking, like, bullshitters, like, known to man, bro. Oh, yeah, when I get mad, all I see is red. You know, I can't control myself. I'm like, and you're proud of that? You have no fight experience, but you think you can beat somebody who knows a martial art? Or someone knows a martial art? This person's a fucking idiot. Like, that's all it is. Like, what the fuck? Like, those people are always stupid, but I promise you.
They gotta tell the world they're about to crash out. Their favorite phrase is really, on God, I'm about to crash out. Customer service is giving them a hard time. On God, I'm about to crash out. They put dill pickles on their burger. On God, I'm about to crash out. There was a whole meme in 2024 about how people who said that had photos like this in their living room. And look, man, I'm not gonna lie. I probably got some photos like this in my living room. So hey, if you're putting on a front, bro, stay in your lane. There's nothing wrong with being a good kid. You don't have to put on this front of being a
Bro, like, know much niggas I know fucking try to do that tough guy shit and they got fucked up. Like, I'm talking about either, like, they're dead, they're fucking in prison, like, all kind of shit, bro. It's actually crazy, bro. Because, like, you really realize that when you try to go there and you be yourself, that's what's really cool. Not only that, like, some of these things that you see when you're young, like, for example, you see guys skipping class, you see guys doing drugs, you see guys fucking a bunch of girls. Bro, as you get older and as you mature, you realize that that shit is not cool, bro. That's some, like, young nigga, like, fucking shit, bro. That's not no real adult shit. Because that shit has a age cutoff. And when that age cutoff comes, bro, you fucking weird as hell, bro. That is. Yeah, but those type of people, they're always lame as fuck, bro. Promise you.
menace every second of the day. Although I don't have any examples online, I have some
Mm-hmm.
examples from real life. This is
Okay.
not just an online occurrence. In 2022, I encountered my first fake crash out slash
the
fake
fuck?
demon. So I was working on the
Okay.
shift at a grocery store. I was tired,
Okay.
it was late, I was ready to go home. Then
Type
all
shit.
of a sudden, this fake Karen crash out comes in
Karen,
and just
what the
starts
fuck?
talking crazy to the person at the
wanna
customer
see your
service
manager.
desk. I feel like they
Jesus.
weren't really crashing out, but the crash out was brewing. Like they were
that
beginning
rice
the
gum?
meltdown phase. They were yelling and throwing a temper tantrum. Over the way, one of the cashiers
Jesus.
bagged something. That cashier may have been me because she went right to the
What the
customer
fuck?
service
Okay.
desk and just started threatening to fire the lady that was working there.
What the
and at
fuck?
first I was
Why?
worried, like, damn, am I really gonna get this
I wonder, like, what do parents do after they get somebody fired? Like, are they, like, excited? Do they throw a party? Like, what do they do after they crash out? After they make everyone around them, what do they do when they make their life like a living hell? Do they feel some type of satisfaction? Like, what happens when that happens? I always wanted to know. Because for some reason, they be so, like, happy to do it too. They be so willing to do it. It's actually, like, insane for real. Like, I wonder, like, bro, what do y'all think happens, like, when they do that shit? Like, do you think they get happy or something? Do you think they get, like, Karen points by other Karens? Like, what happens? Like, do you think it's a fucking Karen association? Like, the fucking Karen Ventures or the Karen League type shit?
lady fired because I bagged something so shittily, but then she didn't really seem
Okay.
worried. She's like, yo, you're not gonna do shit. You know, although this Karen trope is like
Fuck
ran
you.
into the ground at this point, like it's
Mhm.
real. I thought this shit was an internet exclusive my whole life. Moral of the story,
Same.
she didn't do shit, man. She was just going on a temper tantrum for nothing, man. Fake crashing out. Nobody got fired. This was the stupidest shit ever. One time, all right, we were in the middle of
Okay.
the burbs, man. Just
Okay.
straight suburban area. Like I said,
Okay.
I'm from the burbs. Shit is hella sweet over here. But I guess someone had this dude
Sweet
over,
sugar.
you know, he had a few drinks. Okay, not a few drinks. But when he went outside, I don't know who he
Okay.
was feeling like because immediately he just started pointing finger guns at the
What the
neighbor's
fuck?
house. They just started going like, bow, bow, bow. Like, are we serious? This dude's really
Bro, I bet you. Bro, I bet my left testicle, right? Bro, I bet my left testicle, bro, that the nigga that was doing that finger gun shit was white as hell. I bet my left testicle on that, bro. I promise you. I promise you, bro. It's always the niggas who grew up in the burbs that have two parents at home and live in a nice house and has shit made for them that always want to be gangster, bro. It's crazy. It's actually crazy, bro. Like, it really is like a conundrum because I guess, because, okay, here's my theory, right? I think they do it because they feel as if they're not cool enough. Like, it reminds me of that show on Garster, I do it, right? They do it that, like one of the people that helped to, like, unalive Julio, right? I think he is like a perfect example of that. Because, gang, you telling me you traveled the whole world, you seen more countries than most people before you even were 18, before you even got out of high school, I think. And then you're in college now, your life is made for you and everything, right? And you decide to go play gangster and to go assassinate somebody for cool points? It's like, that doesn't even make you cool. Now you're in prison for the rest of your life. It's like, who tells these guys that that's cool though? Like, that's so weird to me. You know what I mean? Such a strange phenomenon. And it's like I personally know a few people like this. Of course, I'm not gonna tell too much details, but they have a very sweet life, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I'm talking about like cars while they're in high school type sweet. Like you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy, bro. Like not having to work hard at all. For real, type sweet. It's actually crazy.
Acting like he has sticks. Bro, you have no sticks for nobody. Am I crazy for including this in the video?
Al
Like,
Slime
yo,
Yo
this
is crazy.
dude from the middle of the suburbs, man. And then a few minutes later, there was a cop car that showed up. I don't think anything happened because, yeah, he was just a drunk idiot. But if somebody was there to press
Well, like he was white too, bro. So you already know, bro. You already know how the cops be when it comes on the white niggas, bro. If you caught my black ass even walking outside and a fucking white woman felt uncomfortable, it's over for me, bro. Meanwhile, don't let that be fucking Tanner from fucking Greenville Heights, right? Green Hill Heights or some shit. You know, he walks at night. Oh my god, hey Tanner. Oh, what's that? You have a gun? Oh, silly Tanner. Ha 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 ha. Type shit, bro. I promise you. Don't let my black ass do that. I'm gone, bro. I'm gone like Jane from Hunter x Hunter, bro. You best believe. It's over for me.
him, he's folding immediately, bro. I could
Yes.
just tell. If a real demon showed up, somebody who really did not mess around,
Who's really
come
about
on,
that?
like he would have folded. Was he trying to act tough? I don't know what the goal of that was. Next, we got the when my eyes turn red. Run.
Oh,
They
I
really
hate
think they're
this.
part beast
Bro.
and they're super dangerous.
This game was amazing. But, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, right? During my freshman year of college, I actually started a boxing club, right? And it was cool, right? Because people want to learn boxing, they want to learn how to defend themselves, stuff like that, right? Fitness, all that type of stuff, right? But then eventually, as the boxing club started to grow and we had more and more members, more and more people who joined the club wanted to only join just to fight, bro. That's literally what it was. Like, I had a few guys who had the whole, oh, my eyes turn red, and they believed that boxing wasn't wasn't a good martial art. They thought boxing was ass, right? So of course I whooped their ass, and it was where I was like, bro, what do you even gain from this? Like, you got your ass whooped and you lost aura. Now everybody knows it's just sweet as sugar. Like, bro, what the fuck? And the thing is, right? You like, okay, you see, I mentioned that there'd be a bunch of guys who wouldn't even be about that shit, bro. Legit, it was those type of dudes 90% of the time, if not 100% of the time. Like, once in a while, you meet a few demons who also see red, but they actually know how to fight a little bit. But most of the time, it's just a bunch of dudes who don't know how to fight or had a tiny bit of experience that also got their ass whooped. So it was like, what the fuck was even the point of this? You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Bro, yo, niggas dick be getting hard or something. I don't know.
Dangerous. This internet trope is too funny. They really think
It
they're
does.
seeing red, when in reality,
Honestly.
bro, they're not gonna do shit. I don't even know how this phrase came to be, but nobody is running. They really
all.
think they have a goddamn dark side or
It
something,
does.
and they're just stowing it away like an anime villain. Now, I don't think anybody in real life unironically says this shit
Fuck
anymore,
no.
because it's just getting made fun of on the internet like crazy. But there were really days I've seen people like see red or
Yeah.
like do an anime villain transformation, and that
Disgusting,
shit would go
bro.
viral. But if you hear that today day, like you're not.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When I was younger, gang, listen, don't judge me. When I was younger, gang, I used to be one of those like fringe ass fucking kids, bro. Bro, whenever I used to get angry when I was younger, I used to like try to like power up like a Super Saiyan, bro. It was fucking terrible. I hated myself. I swear to God. And the thing is, right? I used to wonder why like people used to call me cringy, and then I forgot I did that shit, bro. That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. Yo, I kind of contributed to anime fans being seen as weird, bro. Because I was one of those like cringy ass kids. It's actually insane, bro. Now you really think about it, fuck, I'm terrible. Hold on. Okay, let's get back to the video. What the fuck?
Taking that shit serious, that you would just think they're sweeter than sugar. It really
Yeah.
sounds like a 90s movie trope. It's
Dead
that corny.
ass.
Ego lifters. There's nothing wrong with lifting a
Oh,
12
I
pound
hate
weight.
this,
That's all you can
bro.
do. Everybody's at a different point currently.
Bro, the thing is, right? You know what's funny? I have a personal story for this. I know my yapper. I'm sorry. But being somebody who, of course, works out a little bit, right? Bro, I can like lateral raise with one hand 30 pounds, right? Like, that's me going like a tempo like this or whatever, right? Because that's how I normally do it, right? Or whatever. And then I see someone try it, right? Because they thought it was light. Bro, this nigga fucking tried it. Oh, arm fell back. Like his arm didn't dislocate, right? But the weight fell forward type shit. And he lost a bunch of aura. I was like, oh fuck, right? So I was gonna laugh, right? And like the thing is, I had to like really lock in, bro. I had to hit him with the type shit, bro. I had to, bro. Cause bro, when he did it, right, it kind of like hit the bigger dumbbells at the bottom. So like it made like an audible sound, right? Now these are rubber dumbbells, so thank God there wasn't metal. Cause you would have hurt that shit and you would have got injured, right? But bro, like the girls stopped what they were doing and they looked straight at him. I was like, oh my God. Bro, in the moment, like I wanted to laugh, but the nigga looked straight at me. He was like this. Like he kind of did it, and then he looked immediately at me like this. Kind of like how L looks at light, right? Like this. And I was like, bro, stop looking at me. You're gonna make me laugh. You fucking bum. The nigga really trying to copy me, bro. But yeah, I hate ego lifters, bro. Cause it's like, nah, I'm like, they're gonna make me laugh now. You know what I mean?
In weightlifting. And if people hate on you for being lower than them in weight, that's just lame. Form is
True.
really
That is
everything in the
lame.
gym. Or else
Yeah.
you're not even gonna get stronger. You're just
So you
gonna feel
don't get
pain.
injured.
All pain, no gain is really what ego lifters go through. Just to look tough in front of everybody. Some dudes will
And
really
they
have the
don't look
worst
tough.
form of all time. They'll just swing around 50-pound weights and not even be able to handle it. They'll have
Legit.
terrible form because they're not strong enough. Just because you got 50-pound weights in your hand when you can't even control it, that doesn't make you look tough.
No. Bro, it was similar to that, bro. Okay. Okay. On God, he does not get a single rep. On God, on my
Yeah,
soul,
whole
bro. I
lot
knew
of
it.
nothing
I
is going
fucking
on
knew
in
it.
this clip. He's really just moving this shit from point A to point B. There is no muscle being built. Like, it's not
I
even
know.
going down to his chest. Can
It
you even
isn't.
consider this a rep? This is really
No.
what it looks like when I'm at failure. I got nothing left in the tank. Now, I don't know if he's trying to impress others or if it's just like a self-pride thing, but I don't know. Ego lifting to me is just not tough. Just slugging
isn't,
around
bro.
weights with like terrible form.
Makes
But if
no
you have
sense.
solid form, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's
True.
pretty impressive. Like, of course,
True.
push yourself, but sometimes there's really levels to this gym shit because
There
you could
is.
really get hurt if you're not doing it correctly. If YouTube is listening, don't do this. Please. You will seriously get hurt. Nobody's
Please
gonna
not do
care
that
that
shit.
you're lifting small weights. You
Dead
risk
ass.
getting a career-ending injury. You know, God forbid that happens, but it
Real.
could. Next, we gotta talk about tough guy or alpha males,
Oh
whatever
my
you want to call them.
I
God.
was literally dying.
Yo, I hate these type of dudes. You know what's crazy, bro? I feel as if every young dude had like a phase where they were like very into like Kevin Samuels, like Hamza, Andrew Tate, fucking a bunch of all these like red pill guys. Like it's really crazy because they always talk about, right, how they're so tough and no woman can give them shit and they cuss a woman. And I'm like, bro. And I started dating for real, right? And I realized that, hold on, I don't have to cuss out anybody. I can just talk to them. They tell me what they want. Like, I just date someone who where like we match with each other. So I get into no arguments and my relationships are healthy. And then like the same woman that they say don't will never get married, right? Well, and will be single and will be single with cats, right? They always end up married, by the way. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. And your people like pearly things or whatever. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Diagnosed as somebody that's fearless. Yeah. I felt like I was a god.
I've talked about them before in videos. Okay, I made a whole ass video on tough guys. But one tough guy in particular really fits the fake demon category. King Azule.
That point on, my dad knew he couldn't take me. I was 13. He picked up a stick, a wooden stick, and he went to hit me over the head. And I did this, and it broke.
Yeah, it just broke. He just put his hand up and grabbed it, and that's it. No more wooden stick. This dude just had that brute force strength to just break it with one grab from his hand.
And then I took it out of his hand, threw it on the floor, kicked him in the leg, picked him up, and threw him on the coffee table.
Bro, who the fuck is believing this shit? Who the fuck is believing this?
Broken hand.
He was hypothetically 13. He's talking about how he broke the coffee table.
You think he's fucky, bro? There's no way.
Oh, he lifted his dad? What? Okay, let's get this out of the way. He looks like he would beat my ass now, for sure. But you know, to the first time viewer, this might look like a real story. Once you hear more and more podcast clips, you'll know he's just straight bullshitting.
The fractions that you cause with hitting the bone thickens the bone. I used to sit there and hit my shins with a hammer all fucking day. All fucking day.
You would sit there and hit... Okay, no. Now I know you're trolling. That's really the equivalent of saying, yeah, punch lockers for fun. This dude is really an anomaly.
So they don't fuck up their hands by hitting somebody's head. Your head is the strongest bone in the body. And if you train it and bang it enough for a whole year, it becomes 4 times thicker. When we hurt,
no, it doesn't.
And I learned that at a young age. That's what I learned from the Shaolin monks.
What is this dude even on about?
Fuck?
How many concussions has he gotten in his lifetime? This dude is really speed running concussions. But if he didn't really say anything ridiculous, I wouldn't even question it. I mean, he looks like he would beat my ass. But the reason I wanted to cover this again is because this is what happens when you cap on the internet. People don't take you serious. But despite him saying F students are inventors, and only the F students were capable of inventing crazy things, nobody.
Does he not understand that a lot of billionaires, multimillionaires, and inventors were all geniuses? Or at least a good proportion of the people who invent things are geniuses? Especially complicated shit like internet? Which is what you're on, like you're gonna watch this video on anyway? Like what?
Else. He got invited to be a guest speaker at a school. I don't know how he pulled this off. And now he's on his motivational speech arc. And he was getting trolled the entire time.
I wake up in the morning before the sun.
Yo, the laser eyes. The laser eyes are funny, bro. The fucking laser eyes while he's talking.
I wake up to say hi to the sun.
They really acted like it was the toughest thing ever spoken. Just to troll. I don't know. They were just trolling. They all had their phones out trying to get a clip. But yeah, some dude that's been getting trolled and memed on the internet goes to your school. That's a viral clip right there. I mean, I believe him, bro. That he woke up in the morning before the sun. He says hi to the sun. Yeah, I felt that, bro.
I run a cold shower. I go into a cold
the dick in the back. That's my man. In a way.
Shower. Just to get
the fucking laser eyes on the kid.
Get my body going. I go for a run, I go for a workout, and all of that is done before 6:30 a.m.
Why though?
This is what happens when someone that says the F students are the inventors of the world goes to a school. You know, at least it was entertaining. He was really brightening people's days at the very least. Before I take you to another video on the end screen, thank you all so much for 500,000 subscribers. I couldn't have done it without you guys, so I wanted to thank you all again in video. Also, thank you to everybody who's been reacting to my videos. I've been seeing a lot of reactions recently, and I've seen the Jinxie reactions as well, which is crazy. If you told me 2 years ago you'd be reacting to me, yo, I'd say you're smoking crack. And hey, you dropped the sub. I appreciate it.
This guy's actually like such a goated you.
Alright, I'm just gonna bear
thank you. But if you enjoyed this video, watch this.
But yeah, W video, bro. Shout out to the duck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna subscribe to bro real quick. Honestly, man. This is my first time seeing a video from him. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Shout out to bro. But yeah, bro. These tough guys, man. It's tough guy epidemic. You know what I mean? It's like a racist epidemic too. But anyway, well, that's it. TheBuffShaman is out. See you later. Peace.